walk through how to set up a FlexReg course in the registration module of Bookking, specifically for a summer camp or camp style program. So in this case, I've actually already set up the course, but what I'm going to do is edit an existing course and walk through the steps of how it was set up. So going into menu courses, this is where you would typically select the add new button, but in this case, I'm just going to edit my summer camp sports series program. So when I edit an existing course, I'm going to start on the summary tab, but immediately jump to the general info to mimic creating a brand new course. So standard to all courses, filling in the information here such as course name, course code, season, category, subcategory, course status, and course type. Coming into the registration settings, the Enable Flex Registration checkbox is already selected here. You want to make sure that box is checked, and then on the right-hand side, the two last checkboxes, Add Sessions Allowed After Course Start, and Public Withdraw Sessions After Course Start. So this is whether people can continue to enroll after the program has started, and potentially withdraw after the program has started as well, which I'm going to turn off that second one. Setting my registration dates, this is the same as any other course, and the only difference in the enrollment limits is it's max per session online enroll and max per session enroll, and that's just at a per session basis. Again, these FlexReg courses allow you to register at a per session basis. On to the time and location tab. Again, this is standard per all courses. I've used external facilities in this case, but you do want to use internal facilities and use our scheduling module if this course is happening in a facility in which you run and manage through scheduling. In this case, I am using an external facility, and my particular course has two different session groups. So I have a 9 to 3 o'clock time slot of when the camp is actually happening, and a 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. aftercare. So I've added each of those individually, and I'm going to continue on to the next screen. Now, in a non-FlexReg course, you typically don't spend too much time on the course sessions tab, but you do in the case of a flex course, because you do need to assign the camp sessions and the aftercare each into their own independent session groups. And the reason we have that is to allow people to register at each of these sessions independently. And also, as we'll see in a few tabs from now, we have different prices that are impacting on different session groups. Now, to create new session groups, you can do so in menu courses and session groups. Once we've assigned our times to the session groups, we're going to move on to the instructors page. I've already assigned an instructor here, qualified instructor, just a fake one, to all of my sessions, and then move on to the course fees page. So I already have some rates set up here on the fees page, but I'm going to walk through each of them. So what I have first is resident and non-resident weekly rates. So we can see here that it's $200 per week for residents, and that is for the camp session. It is a preferred client rate, so only charging this rate to people who are in fact pre-linked or predetermined as residents. And this is a per week rate option, which I'm selecting here. Now you do have the option to do number of days in a week. So if you have a shorter week with a holiday, a 4-day week might be a lesser price. However, I'm just doing a generic weekly rate here. I'm going to create the same rate as I've done previous, but as the non-resident rate. So a little bit more expensive for our non-residents. The only difference between this rate and the previous is that the rate type here is standard versus for preferred clients only. So this one is $225 for 1 week, and this is going to be the default. So majority of clients will see this one. However, if they are a preferred client or a resident, they will then automatically see the cheaper rate. Now I have another option. You get a bit of a deal if you want to pay in full and set up a payment plan with 3 equal payments, June 1st, July 1st, and August 1st. Then this course is going to be $1,400, and that's what I'm setting up here, a per course rate. So the last two rates we set up were per week rates. This is a per course rate. So no matter how many sessions you register for, you pay the entire per course rate of $1,400. Now I also set up an aftercare rate here too, where you can see it's $10 per aftercare session registered. Coming down to the rate cost center assignment, choosing a revenue code. I could assign extra fees here and assign their own revenue code. And then we're going to go on to the next screen. The next tab is Course Custom Fields. This allows you to ask custom questions to participants at time of enrollment into the program. This has not changed for a FlexReg to non-Flex course. You have a Notes tab and finally a Summary tab to view your finished course. If you have any questions or need any assistance with specifics of setting up your new FlexReg course, please don't hesitate to reach out to support@bookking.ca and we would be happy to assist you.